Alright, welcome back to A Kiss for the Petals, the new generation, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Now, it was lunchtime, again, for the third time today. Aya usually got here before me, but today, she was gone. On my way up, I heard people talking about how crowded the school store was, so she was probably still stuck in line waiting to pay. Poor girl. And so, I decided not to wait for her. I unwrapped one of the cold hot sandwiches I brought with me. It was just last night's leftover curry, grilled between two pieces of bread, but it was so good. I had a low tolerance for hot foods, and eating something piping hot would usually burn the inside of my mouth. But since it had been several hours since I made the sandwich, I had nothing to worry about. I could practically stuff the whole thing in my mouth. The subtle flavor of mayonnaise was perfect. I wanted to give my beloved Manami-san a taste of my cold hot sandwich. Lewd. It's delusion time.
この周王家の一人娘の私があなたのような庶民の作ったものを召し上がるとでも思って、顔を洗って出直してらっしゃいな。はい、出直してきます。
Yeah, right. Don't be stupid. My angelic goddess Manami-san would never say something like that. Do-over. It would probably go more like this.
まあ、ホットサンド、私のためにわざわざ素晴らしいですわ。お料理が作れるなんて。周王家の一人娘だからと、私が台所に立つのを良しとしてくださいませんのよ。あずきさんが羨ましいですわ。台所に立たせてもらえるなんて。
Marry me, Hazuki. You're so good in the kitchen. I wasn't so sure about that one. Didn't it sound a little backhanded? All I wanted was to show off my masterful creation by letting Manami-san have a taste.
もう、ホットサンド。冷えていてもホットなんですのね。
It was no use. No matter how much I thought about it, I could not picture Manami-san eating food this lonely. It's not like it's on the ground, yet. I fantasized about it while I was making it, but I just couldn't take the idea seriously. Take the bread. The Suo family probably used some unbelievably expensive kind of bread. Or the curry. They probably cooked with something totally different from the store-bought roux the Onohara family used. Or the subtle flavor of the mayonnaise. In the Suo household, they probably used some kind of secret sauce that I couldn't even conceive of. Obviously, I couldn't fantasize about something that I couldn't even fathom. I gave up. My sandwich was no match for the exotic cuisine of the Suo family. Ah, finally, she was here.
もう遅なんでついてくるわけ？
The person I was waiting for had arrived. However, she wasn't alone. I quickly took my sandwich and hid it behind the water tower.
だって私もお弁当じゃないし、パンだったら一緒に食べられるし。
Aya sighed in frustration. As soon as she did, a sad expression came over Aya's face. Oh, Aya, you don't have to be that mean. Be a little nicer.
さ、お昼休みのことは何度も話し合ったよね。私が転入するまでの友達とのお付き合いもあるから、お昼休みは愛はその子たちと一緒に食べるって話になったよね。でも私はあやと一緒がいいもん。
Tears were welling up in Aisan's eyes. I felt so bad for her. Although, seeing a cute girl like her trying to hold back tears was kind of endearing, but also sad.
私は嫌だよ。そんな、私がこの学校に来たせいで愛の付き合いが悪くなったって言われるんだよ。前から愛の友達だった子にとっては愛が私にばかり構うのが面白くないの当たり前でしょ。そんなことであやのこと悪く言う子なんて私の友達じゃない。だから愛何度も言ってるよね。私はあやが一番なのって。あやがそばにいてくれればそれだけで幸せなの。他の子なんかいらないの。そういうわけにもいかないでしょ。学校は集団生活を学ぶ場でもあるのに、それを拒否してどうすんの。もっと先のこと考えなよ。年がら年中私が一緒にいてあげられるわけないんだよ。外の会社には就職しない。あやと一緒にパパの会社に就職する。だからそういう問題でもないってば。愛が本当に困った時、私にも頼れない、パパやママにも頼れない時に助けてくれるのは、今まで愛を大事にしてくれた友達なんだよ。困った時のために備えて大事にするっていうのも変だけど、でも友達って大事。私だと近すぎて手助けできないこともあるんだよ。そんなことないって言い切れるの？君島の家に守られてぬくぬくと生活してきたあんたが。
Whoa. Aya was being so harsh. Ai-san was on the verge of tears.
私には私の世界があったし、愛にも愛の世界があったはずだよ。私の世界には愛はいなかったし、愛の世界に私はいなかった。私がこの学校に来たことで愛の世界に足を踏み入れることになったけど、だからってあんたの世界に入ろうとは思わない。私の世界と愛の世界が一緒になってしまったら将来的にもったいないことになると思う。そんなのわかんないじゃん。わかるよ。お母さんが亡くなったのは助けてくれる人がいなかったからだもん。大人の世界は私にはわからないけど、でもお母さんが入院することになった時、相談できる人がいたら最悪の事態は避けられたかもしれない。
This was getting really heavy. I wasn't sure if I should keep listening to this. No, of course I shouldn't. But
亡くなったお母さんだって言ってたよ。人は人の間にいるのが一番いいんだって。
This conversation was getting harder and harder to duck out of. I decided maybe I should just give up and finish my lunch here.
私もそう思う。私を優先するあまり愛の人間関係をわざわざ狭める必要なんかない。でも私と愛はもうずっと一生家族なんだから、愛は愛の友達を作ればいいんだよ。
The reason Aya was so hot on Ai-san was apparently because she cared so much about her. She could have found a better way of explaining that, though. From the way she usually talked, it just seemed like all she wanted was to keep Ai-san away from her. I peeled back the wrapper on another cold hot sandwich and took a bite. I had brought a few extra since I had planned on offering Aya some, but that didn't look like it was going to happen today. Uh-oh. The cat has smelled your sandwiches.
私は私の友達を作る。愛は愛の友達を作る。大人になったらそれぞれの友達が美味しい匂いがする。そう、美味しいことになる。
Yeah.
って何なのよ、美味しいって。愛、ちゃんと私の話聞いてた？聞いてたよ。聞いてたけど、美味しい匂いがしたんだもん。そういえば。
They both started looking around. They were looking right at me.
あんた、いつからそこに？話せば長くなるんですけどね。
I looked nervously from side to side. Ai-san was looking down at me, like I was up to no good. Oh, that look sent shivers up my spine.
ホットサンド食べる？
She sighed and grabbed the 2 sandwiches I was holding out to her. Naturally, she passed one to Ai-san.
ほら、威嚇してないで食べなよ。きっと美味しいよ。愛がそう言うなら。
And then, when they taste the mayonnaise, they have an orgasm. It's just that good. Ai-san peeled back the wrapper and took a bite. Sugoi.
ああ、美味しかったのね。はいはい、取らないからゆっくり食べなさい。
And then she chokes.
慌てないの。もう、ほら、こぼれてるよ。
Aya gently wiped the edges of Ai-san's mouth. She looked more like an attentive lover than an attentive twin sister. I kind of got the feeling I just saw something I wasn't supposed to. Ai-san was so distracted by her eating that she didn't seem to notice, but I did. Aya really did like her the way Ai-san wanted. Even though it was for her sake, Aya wasn't very open about it, only letting it show in ways that Ai-san didn't notice.
葉月何笑ってるの？別にあの原家のホットサンドが愛さんのお気に入りになったみたいでよかったなーって。あなたのことはあんまり好きじゃないけど。ほら愛、好きじゃないとか言っちゃダメでしょ。
I couldn't help but laugh at the contrast in tone between the insincere younger sister, Aya, and the brutally honest older sister.
好きって言ってもらえて光栄ですわ。たくさん作ってきたのでまだありますよ。もう一ついかが？
This is what we call fishing, Hazuki.
いただくわ。あいったらごめんね葉月。いいのいいの、ほんといっぱいあるから。
I didn't bother to mention that the reason I made so many was because I'd had Manami-san in mind the whole time.
いただきます。もう仕方のない子。
They both ate my sandwiches. I resumed my lunch, thinking how nice it would be if Manami-san would someday join this circle. That took a bit longer than I thought, so yeah, please hold.